Hi beauties! Today I'm going to be filming a quick and I hope easy hair tutorial for you, something a little dressier and a little fancier for the holidays. It'll be really quick and easy. I hope you find it easy. So let's get started. I'm going to be using a 1 1/4 inch barrel curling iron today. Good old fashioned with the clip. I asked for a curling wand for Christmas, so I hope I get it. But today I do have a curling wand. It's tapered, but I don't love that it makes more beachy waves. So we want to do something a little bit more formal, a little bit dressier today. So I'm going to go ahead and use my good old fashioned clip curling iron. So here we go. Section your hair into, I always section it into 3 sections. And we're just going to start. Now here's where the good stuff happens. What we're gonna do, first of all, is you wanna take the hair and we're gonna go every other. We're gonna curl away, then towards, then away from us, then towards. And what it'll do is it'll keep the curls from sticking together and making one giant wave. It'll keep the curls nice and separate and full. So what I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna teach you a little trick too with your curling iron. What you wanna do is start way up here. Don't start at the bottom and curl up. Start way up here. And this one's going to go away from our face. So we're just going to walk it down the shaft. And just hold that there for a second. Let it fall into your hand. And then the next one we're going to do, let's see, we did this one away. So we're going to do this one toward us. And again, start at the top. And just walk it down. You just release the clip just slightly and walk it down that hair. I usually separate this, depending on how small I want the curls to be, in 3 or 4 sections. So this one's going to go away from our face. Again, start at the top and just twist and curl. And you just release that clip just slightly. And your curls will stay. Because if you start from the bottom and go up, they're going to weigh your hair down. It's going to pull the curls right out. So if you're always like, oh, I curl my hair, but it never stays in, that's why. You got to curl it from the top down and then it'll stay. If you just curl it from the bottom up, it's going to weight it and pull the curls right out. Good. Now we're going to move on to the next section. I'm going to do one more section and then through the power of editing, we're going to be done because I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me curl every single piece of my hair. So again, but I just want you to get the technique. We're going to go away from our face. Excuse me. It's winter, so I'm going to have a perpetually drippy nose until May, probably, or till we go to Florida, I guess. So that one was away from our face. Now this one's going to be toward us. And again, just walk it down. Let me tell you a little bit about my hair. Well, first of all, let's talk about my hair because it's very faded right now. Although I think it's held up really nicely. I kind of have an amazing hairdresser. I'm just saying, if you want to know who she is and you're local, I'll tell you. But it's definitely very faded right now, so excuse me. I'll be getting it done again soon. But what I do when I know that I'm going to curl my hair, I don't necessarily dry it real smooth and straight with a round brush, which is how I normally dry my hair. This one's going to go towards us because I want a little texture in the cuticle. I have a little natural wave in my hair, so I just kind of rough dry it with my fingers. And then when it's about, I want to say like 90% dry, I'll just go through. I see a straight piece here. I'll just kind of go through with the round brush and just smooth it out a little bit when it's almost dry, so it's not completely frizzy, but I do want it to have a little bit of texture when I curl it. A little bit of my natural wave in it. It's just, I don't know, I just think it looks better than trying to, if you smooth out that cuticle and it's real straight, it's not going to want to curl as well. So let's skip ahead. I'm going to curl this top layer and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I realized you guys might want to see me doing the front section of my hair because that's kind of important. So I'm just going to take this piece right up here, the closest one to my bangs, and I'm going to do this away from my face, right up at the root as much as possible. Excuse me. Again, with the drippy nose, I'm so sorry. And like we said, we're going to take that next piece and go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to take the next piece and I'm going to go, oops, toward. So away, toward, and again, what that'll do is it'll keep the curls from all sticking together. Now that definitely does create a different look if you curl your hair all going the same direction. I did that last Christmas and made like a real like big wave that all stuck together, more like a Hollywood glamour kind of thing. And then I pulled both sides back and I had big waves. But this year, I think I'm going to do something a little different and do some smaller, bigger, like more bigger hair. All right, there we go. Now you want to let your curls cool. That's another thing. I don't know if anybody's told you. Or you could just leave them like this. Don't leave them like this. So just let them cool for a second. You want to let that cuticle. And then all you're going to do is go up underneath, if you can see me, and just give them a shake. Go up underneath with your fingers. Just shake them out. Shake it out, shake it out. Can we all agree that that's like the cutest song ever? All right, so just don't be afraid to muss them up. I don't know how curly. You can also use a bigger, we got some straighties here. You can also use a bigger wand. Sometimes I'll use like a big 2-inch barrel, but again, I want this to be a little curlier, a little bigger this year. So now this is the fun part. I love this part. So don't be scared. Don't be scared of this. So this is a teasing comb or a brush, and I just got it from Walmart. It came with a fine tooth comb as well, which is awesome. So what you want, you don't want it to be real flat up here, and then you've got all this body down here with the curls. So what we're gonna do is just lift up a couple layers here, and you take this brush and you just push down, push all the hair down, and then do it over here. Do the next section, and you're done. Gorgeous. I was just kidding. And then you're just gonna smooth it. Just smooth it out. See, that gives us a little lift right there, so it's not completely flat. And I'm gonna do, I like to do like 3 sections on this side because this is where my part lands. Drippy nose. And get another guy here. Stay with me, don't panic. We're not gonna go out in public like this, people, I promise. Okay, so now you just wanna, and then you're just gonna smooth it down. But you've got all that lift from underneath. All right, that might be a little bit for me. That might be a little big for me. Okay, there we go. Now, another little step that I like to do is take this same, actually I like to use a wide tooth comb, and I see now that I don't have my wide tooth comb here with me, so I'm just gonna use this real gently. I'm just gonna go in and kind of fluff up just so they're a little separated. There's a little, and then you know what I'll do too is I'll carry like a small brush or a wide tooth comb in my purse with me if I'm out and about, and I'll do this step where I kind of go in and separate the curls like this periodically just to keep them nice and just separated and full, and it's got some body. There we go. Now this would be lovely and perfect, yes? But just to dress it up one little iota more, we're gonna take 2 bobby pins. 2 bobby pins. And on the side that is the opposite of your part. So I'm gonna lift up a very small section of hair right above my ear-ish area. I'm starting to talk like my 5-year-old. I'm starting to use phrases. So lift that up and just pull. I like to leave like this little piece down. Pull this section back right here behind your ear, and you're gonna take a bobby pin Oh shoot, these are one of those bad ones that twist and cross on you. Okay, stick the bobby pin in like that, and then take the other bobby pin and you're gonna cross it like this, and you're gonna make an X. Get out of here. You're gonna make an X, and what that does is it just locks those bobby pins in place, and they's not going no way. So then you take this piece that you flipped up, and you lay it back over the top. There, and then you've got a nice, I'm gonna curl this piece. Then your hair's kind of pulled back on that side a little bit, but you can't see the bobby pins because they're covered with that hair that you flipped over. So now we're just gonna zhuzh it and spray it. Right now I'm loving this Kenra Perfect Medium Hold Spray. I don't necessarily use this every day because I don't like a crazy hold spray, but for if I'm going out or if I'm doing, you know, something more like this that needs a little bit more hold, it's not sticky. It's a nice soft spray and it smells amazing, but I like to use it when I need a little extra hold, and I think this calls for it. So I like to go up. Just zhuzh. And the cool thing about when you curl your hair like this too, like when you walk it down from the top down, it'll stay all day. And as the curls fall, they're so pretty and wavy and lovely. So there we go. We have a beautiful, easy, I hope, holiday hair look for you. And even if you just do your regular hair and add a little wave to it or pull it back with a really pretty like rhinestone clip, or you can even stick a jeweled headband in or something just to zhuzh it up a little bit and make it just a little bit special for the holidays. Holidays are supposed to be special. They're supposed to be fun. So don't be scared. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope that this was helpful. Have a happy holiday.